Hi, Steve and Caleb from Brownells here, and spring is here. You know what that means. If you're like me and you've been avoiding the range in the cold weather, time to get out there. But before you do, we've got a few tips for you, don't we?
We do, and we have our range bag here, so I guess we could just really go through it Mary Poppins style and go from there.
Step number one is to have a range bag,
have a range bag.
Have something nice to carry your stuff in. Don't be showing up with those sacks from the grocery store.
Yeah, so we're going to pull stuff out the range bag, and if you haven't gotten that far yet, you're wrong. You need something to put your stuff in.
Yeah. Well, what do you got? What's number one on the list?
Well, let's go ahead and start with the obvious stuff. Yeah, Eye and Ear Pro.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We have this one here still in the package. We all bring our own Eye Pro, but this is just in case somebody forgets some. Boom, here it is.
Yep. Sealed for your protection.
Sealed for your protection. And digging down in here, we have something that complements it quite well.
Yeah.
Ear Pro. Not just any Ear Pro, this is electronic Ear Pro. And if you finished shooting last season, and if unfortunately, like us, you've been snowed in quite a while, you threw these in your bag and forgot about them. So when you bust these out, make sure you put some fresh batteries in them.
Right, because you're going to find they're still turned on.
Yeah, they can very well be. I've had that happen more often than not. And even though you change the batteries in them, keep some fresh batteries in the range bag so you don't even have to worry about it. If they go dead at any point during the year, they're right there.
Right, and electronic Ear Pro is really good if you're at a range with other people and you have to be able to hear what's going on around you or hear range commands. If you're out there shooting by yourself, it doesn't matter so much. But you're at a crowded range, it's nice to have that hearing going on.
Yeah, so when I'm at the range shooting, I use electronic Ear Pro because I like to hear Steve compliment me as I'm hitting on my targets. So that's why I wear them.
Doesn't happen very often.
But it does happen.
Oh yeah.
All right, so moving on, we have some targets here. These are shoot and see, pill and stick stuff. We usually mount these to larger paper targets that we have on backers, but these are good to have here. Also, when we get out to the range, we usually always forget something to stick those targets. It never fails. Stapler's always out of staples or whatever. Yeah. So we work in a video studio here, so we have a ton of gaff tape. So we have like 67,000 rolls. Right. Maybe exaggerating a little bit. But yeah, we have plenty of it here. So keep one in the range bag and we can secure targets.
Yep, and you can repair your rear view mirror if it comes loose or something.
Yeah, anything, literally anything. And we have, before we get into, obviously, we're gonna have tools in there. It's us, Yeah. But let's talk about some first aid. We have a good first aid kit we keep in here. This one does everything, minor boo-boos to stopping some pretty serious bleeds.
Yeah.
So
very critical.
So there it is. We also keep, there's a tourniquet in there. We also keep tourniquets, other things to stop heavy bleeds until help can get there. But that's for another video. Let's keep going on this one.
We're going to assume you have a phone on you to call the ambulance. So
yeah, bring a phone too. That's another good one. We have some loose foam ear protection just in case these break or whatever.
One of your buddies forgets his ear muffs.
Yeah, that guy. We all have that guy. That guy can wear those. All right, and then we just have some tools.
Screwdrivers, Allen head drivers, everything.
Yep. So I'll set those over there. Just a little bit of everything in there. I like to also keep a rag, and of course, some gun oil, Ran CLP, or just whatever lubricant you prefer. So whenever you put all this stuff away and when you put your gun away, you probably didn't lubricate it. All those times you took your gun out to when you weren't doing dry fire drills, you probably didn't lubricate it then either. So
once it starts to act sluggish, it probably needs just a little bit of oil to get going again.
Yep, just throw a fresh coat on it before you head to the range, and it's there if you need it while you're at the range.
Exactly. And along with that, you want to do the usual checks on your firearm. Make sure the bore is clear. Make sure there's no spider webs in there or something, mud daubers. Just look at it because it's been a while since you looked at it and you might have just put it away after that last shooting session and not thought a whole lot about it.
Yeah, so firearm maintenance goes with all of that. So if you were fortunate enough, like me, to do some shooting throughout the winter, this isn't going to be as big of a deal for you, but if you're one of those who were unfortunate enough to have to kind of take a break because of the weather, give yourself some time to get back into the swing of things. Even do some dry fire drills, just refamiliarize yourself with your firearm, your equipment, and your safety procedures.
Yeah, now's a great time to drop some of those bad habits you used to have and build some good habits. Do away with that flinch.
Yeah, so what are some of your favorite techniques or procedures to kind of go through to get back into the swing of things? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.